I really don't like to, I really don't like to talk about these topics anymore. I'm really, my mind is on a different plane these days, and I just want to talk about other things, positive things. But once in a while, you see a video like this, and you have to talk about it because I don't care what any individual does in their bedroom. I don't care what anybody does in their bedroom. I don't care what anybody does in their bedroom. You know, what you do in your bedroom is your life, and who you do it with, it is between you and God. To me, God sees everything. He sees everything. His Bible says that his eyes shine 10 times, 10,000 times brighter than the sun. That's somewhere in the Apocrypha. I read that. So he sees everything. So the bottom line is you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, but he sees everything we do, and it is also recorded in something that is called your subconscious mind. And the Lord God of Israel can read your thoughts. It says that in Genesis, the thoughts of the people. Hold on a second. The thoughts of the people were evil continuously. And that's what it is. So, but anyway, um, this woman here has some pookie boyfriend that's obviously a jailbird, and he gets out and he sets her on fire. And once again, you're an adult. You are free to do whatever you want to do the in the privacy of your own home, whether you break the Lord's commandments or you keep the Lord's commandments in your bedroom. That's between you and God. That ain't between you and me. But let me just say this, they continue, like I left a comment. There's so many of these black women continue to say how much they love Thuggo in prison. And this is the usual thing between them loving these white males, the swirlers, the divestors, between them constantly getting unalived. The last one I saw, this guy, I forget what country, I think it was a foreign country. He actually put her in a suitcase, unalived her, and put her in a suitcase somewhere. I keep seeing stories like this all over the world, mind you. I saw a story like that in New York City. I think it was a couple of months ago. I think it was a black woman with a white guy. He unalived her and he put her body in a what is this fascination? I shouldn't be laughing. With putting their bodies in a suitcase. What is that fascination? You use a suitcase when you're going on a journey. So what is the psychological what is the psychological? What, she's going on her final journey? Or I just I don't get it. I think it's really macabre, if you ask me. But they sit here and they profess their love for Thuggo, and this shit continues to happen, and I don't feel anything anymore. I really don't, man. I get it. I'm too boring for you. I get it. You work two jobs, right? You've got the same schedule. You get home at the same time. You go to the library. You're too boring for me. You don't want to punch me in the face. You're too boring for me. I don't get this mentality. I really don't. You don't yell at me. You're too boring for me. Why do these people love to live these relationships that are full of chaos? Why? I don't argue when I'm in a relationship with a woman, or anybody for that matter. I used to be a yeller back in the day. I used to be a yeller. As I've gotten older, it's not that I'm tame or passive. It's just like I don't see the point, right? If I'm trying to get you to see something, or I just believe in what? Effective communication. I sit you down, I talk to you like an adult, you talk to me like an adult. We come up with a solution, we implement the solution, we move on. If I want whatever woman that I'm dealing with to do something which I consider reasonable and she doesn't want to do it, then depending on what she doesn't want to do, I'm going to have to let her go. Like, for example, and I know this is the reason why a lot of women don't want me and why they don't want to be with me, because in order to be with me, you have to have structure. I don't go to the clubs and dance. I used to do stuff like that. I barely ever go out to the bar and drink. I used to do stuff like that a lot. I really don't really do that at all. And I've been ratcheting down my alcohol consumption because I think I've been doing it too much. So, if I'm not going out to the club, you're not going out to the club either. And if you don't like those kind of restrictions, then you can leave. You can go find a man that will allow you to do whatever you want to do. If you be with me, you're not shaking your ass in the club. It's just not going to happen. That's the way I look at it. And like I said, if a woman don't like it, she can leave. She can go be with some other man. I don't need to yell at anybody. I don't need to scream. There's gonna be no fighting. I'm a grown ass man. If you can't conform to what I want, then we need to say goodbye. It's just that simple. Like I've known brothers, a couple of brothers back in the day, that they would allow their baby mama, or they would allow their black wife to be walking out the house looking half naked. I knew this brother. She's still in my neighborhood. Well, I haven't seen her. She may not be in this area, but I used to work with her. This sister, and she always had a banging ass body. But back in those days, remember where it was the Daisy Dukes? Remember that shit? That's a long time ago, the Daisy Dukes, man. I remember she would walk down the street with the Daisy Dukes on, and I am not joking. She had no underwear, and you could damn near see her vagina lips, bro. And cars used to almost crash, and she'd be laughing, and he'd be laughing, and I never said anything to this brother. I'm like, why are you allowing your wife walk down the street with her coochie showing? I've seen some weird stuff in my life, and it was just strange. It was always strange to me, and years later, I've often wondered, were those people swingers? They could have been. They could have been swingers. They could have been one of those free people. With me, can't no other man see my woman's hoo ha. That ain't gonna happen. I'm a very conservative person, and if you want to go out like that, you are free to leave. That's any woman. I want to show other men my pussy. Okay, you are free to leave. Just goodbye. It was nice knowing you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in ridiculous arguments. I believe that if you want to be free, if you want to be sexually free, just leave me. Right? I'm not going to hit you. I'm not going to scream. I'm not going to do nothing. I'll say, we had a good run. Okay, there's the door, and don't come back anymore. That's the way I handle relationships. But these black women, the only thing I have to say to the black woman in 2024 is this. This is the only thing. This is the main juicy bulletin point of this masterpiece of a video. I don't care if you love Pookie and Ray Ray. Matter of fact, before I even go there, I saw a video yesterday. I was shocked. Just when you think you've heard it all, I cannot remember the video. I must have watched like 20 videos on YouTube yesterday. And I had to go into my history. There is literally an app where women can look for inmates in prison. I said, are you effing kidding me, dog? Are you effing kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? There is an app. There literally is an app. Somebody said it's on the Play Store. I can't remember the name. I said, all these men, I've been single for how long? All these women who say that, where are the men at? Yeah, I've been single for how long? I've been single for what was it? What's it been? 4 years? Three years? I've been single. Where are all the men at? Where are all the men at? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I go to work and I come home. I go to work and I come home. I am 6'1", 250 pounds. I'm going to the gym tonight. I'm tired, but I'm gonna do it. Tall, light skinned Negro. I look good. And I've been single for 3 years, man. I've been single. You know, there are no men, and you got to go looking for a man in jail. I got 2 jobs. Don't you know? I got a tall, dark skinned brother who is a fitness trainer, and I'm not looking, by the way, but I'm just saying, all the women who claim, where are all the men at? It's funny how I know all single men. I'm not saying that any of us are perfect. Hell, the women ain't perfect. But if you say, where are all the single men at? You're looking at one. You're listening to one. I know a brother that's my age, 53, I think he is. Tall, dark-skinned brother, handsome, skinny. He's a fitness trainer. Fitness trainer. He makes decent money. He's single. Why y'all looking for niggas in jail? I really didn't want to say that word. Why are you looking for Pookies and Ray Rays in jail? Why? And if you keep choosing guys like this, do not turn around and say all black men abuse black women, because there has been no black man in my family that abuses. It's about everybody in my family is married to a black woman. The black women are married to black men. I'm the only one that's never gotten legally married on paper. Never. I'm the only one. Everybody else has gotten married or is on their way at some point. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got to say. You can fuck Pookie and Ray Ray all day long. You can get fucked by Pookie and Ray Ray, but when they do shit like this to you, don't blame me. I ain't never killed a black woman before. So you can't blame me. And I don't put my hands on women at all. If we don't get along, there's a door. Don't come back here anymore. That's it.